Hey, working moms. I'm Latika, boss mom coach to working moms, empowering them with the tools to go after their career vision with work and life balance so they can reach their potential of being a boss mom. And I want to invite you to my brand new workshop, Refocus to Thrive, that's being held this Saturday, September 26th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In this workshop, you will learn so many tools to help you to regain your focus, regain your time, regain your energy so that you'll be able to do all the things that you need to do as we're working from home and remote learning and cleaning the house and so much more. But let me ask you this. As we are in this storm, and this storm is an unexpected turn of events that we're in right now. This pandemic has caused our whole lives to be turned around. Have you been feeling a little overwhelmed? Have you felt isolated because you're at home doing everything where just 7, 8 months ago, we were able to go out and be with our friends and travel and do so many things. I get 2020 has really turned the corner for all of us as we are dealing with so much. And maybe you have a mix of emotions right now. You know, you're feeling isolated because you can't be with your family, or maybe you're like me, you've experienced loss in the midst of COVID. And because of COVID, you haven't been able to be with your family. And so just that right there, it strains and pulls another form of overwhelm on top of the additional overwhelm you already have. Have you felt isolated? Have you felt like you don't have support because of COVID? Have you experienced mom guilt? Have you been guilty or felt guilty of feeling like you've been yelling at your kids since March because they're not quiet when you need them to be quiet. They're not still when you need them to be still. Have you felt guilty because they're going through their own turmoil right now in the midst of the storm, but you don't know how to help them because you are having trouble with it yourself? Listen, as someone who has overcame postpartum depression, I totally get it. You know, having 4 children and after my fourth being diagnosed with postpartum depression, I understand those feelings of being overwhelmed, feeling lost, feeling like you're by yourself in this huge world where everyone is looking at you saying, "Oh, you got this. I'm so proud of you. Look, you don't even look like you're struggling. You got it together." When deep down inside, like me, you were crying. Sometimes you were crying yourself to sleep, not even knowing why you were crying. For me, I know I felt lost. I felt like I could not continue on. I felt frustrated. And honestly, I forgot half the stuff that was happening right in front of me because I wasn't even focused. I wasn't paying attention. And on top of that, on top of me feeling lost, I was slacking in other areas of my life. Have you experienced this? This storm that we are in has put a lot of pressure on us as working moms, a lot of pressure. But I want to reassure you that yes, we have the pressure, but God has given us the blessing of us being at home, being with our kids. And if you're like me, my ultimate goal when I started having kids, I wanted to be home with them. I wanted to help raise them. I wanted to teach them things that only I knew I could teach them, me and my husband. I wanted to be there, but guess what? We are here. And what a blessing it is that for the last 6, 7 months, we have been able to be at home with our children. How are we using this time to be with them? Let them know that they're okay, and at the same time, reminding ourselves that we are okay. Well, I want you to join me for this workshop, Refocus to Thrive, where I show you just a few ways how we can change our thinking, we can change our habits, we can change our routines to treasure the reality that we have today so that we can refocus our energy and our time on what is the present and how to thrive in the present. So join me this Saturday, September 26th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I show you how you not only can survive, but thrive in the midst of this storm that we are going through. I look forward to seeing you then.